Post from a social media account allegedly associated with Tiffany posted calling Tyra a lying ass bitch, lying ass tired bitch, and a bully. So does this feel like Tyra was breaking her spirit before sending her home? What y'all think about this?
Yo, if we would have got the unedited version, which said, I could send you home to lay on the floor in that mattress next to your son, that would have made Tyra Banks the greatest villain in reality TV show history. It's crazy how edits can save somebody from being either the villain or the savior of a situation.
Yeah, tell them something they have no head. That's I've given that insult before. Like I'm not gonna argue with bitches with no headboard or mattress on the floor. Where are
Damn.
your where are your priorities? I mean, unless you're
Yeah.
out of extreme, of course, besides extreme poverty. But like if you regular, you work and stuff. Where's your headboard? Tana, what do you think?
Okay, two things real quick. I have been loving the social media posts, and I wish I had like an item over here, like the social media post that was like, "Oh, when you told Tyra about how your stretchy cords were used to strangle you as a kid, and so now she makes you model with them." Have you been seeing those like posts that have been all
No.
over social? That has been killing me. We're on different algorithms, but then my
Very.
thing is, this is like, I was paying really close attention this go round where she's like, Tyra like exerts control and she's like, don't yell at me or you listen or whatever she said about not talking. And her voice gets loud. And then she does that thing where she's trying to justify the reason that that Tyra misbehaved in that moment. She's like, I've never yelled at anyone. The only reason my mama ever yelled at me is when she loved someone. It's like, no, now you're trying to like backpedal in your head because you just lost it on camera.
You know, it's a train wreck, and it was probably horrible being on the show, but it is highly entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
I would have to say. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyra. Listen, people are making her the devil. I don't think she's the devil. I think she's a product of that time in modeling. It was a cold time. I could tell you, it really was. They did not give a damn about your feelings, and I think Tyra was being abusive to the girls the way the model agents and the people in the business were abusive to her. She said she went to what 15 agencies in New York when they all said, "Hell no, get out of here. You're too fat.
Yeah.
You're too short. Your forehead's too this. Your eyes are too far apart." Like they just read you down as a young person. And I just think you don't escape that unscathed without getting, hardening your own heart. You know what I mean? Was it wrong? Hell yeah, they all wrong. They was rude as hell back then. You be 115 pounds, 5'9". They're like, can you get to 95?
Yeah.
Like they were like that. Like that's just how the business was. It was very, very, very foul.
I never understood how like they had such parameters and guardrails on how tall you had to be the model, or because like everybody don't look like that. It's such a microcosm of folks walking around looking like kidnappable, like most models that walk runways, and it's like, yo, show everybody.
Yeah, but do you want to see like? I'm gonna have to just be TyraBanks right now. Do you want to see the dumpy, just chunky butt, wide butt person walking on the runway? Is that going to make you want to buy that dress? No, it's not. You're going to be like,
Well, I'm not gonna buy a dress per se, but like, Lizzo, like medium Lizzo, right? You know what I'm saying? She could work it out. Ashley Graham, she was a nice little uppercase woman who looked
It
good.
took us uppercase. It took us. You guys, okay? You guys remember those like Calvin Klein ads in the early '90s? Like these people look like they, they were seriously malnourished, for a little while. And then Tyra came out in what, the mid '90s, and Tyra for the time would have been considered like a full-figured woman. You know what I'm saying? And then now we just got to Ashley Graham in like the late 20 teens, early 2020s. And so like we have come a long way, but that has been slow down the runway.